I teach you how to operate excavator. I want to thank God for the success story so far. The success story of somebody that have used my video to secure a job. Though he had a little problem and he called me to ask and say, what do I do concerning this? And this afternoon, I want to tell you what you need to do. First thing, if you are going for excavator tests, things that you need to do. First thing that you need to do. Now, excavator test is in two phases. Number one, if the machine is in the yard where the machine is not moving, is one phase. If the machine is in the site, that's the second phase. So I will start with the first phase. And that first phase is the most essential one. Now, if you have your machine, if the machine is in the site or the machine is in the yard, and you are going to employ you and want to test your ability of operating, and if you get there, they will hand over the key of the machine to you. The two keys, the master key and the ignition key. So when they hand over the key to you, they will tell you, go and start the machine. So when you get there, don't just enter inside the machine at once and start the machine. That is complete failure. If you do that, you have already failed. You have already failed, no matter what you do. What you need to do first before you start the machine is move straight to the engine with the key and everything in your hand. Go straight to the engine side. Go straight to the engine side, that's at the back. Open it. First of all, check your water. Secondly, check your engine oil. Then check the fan bed. Check the engine if there's anything. But the most important thing is your water and your engine oil. Once you check that and they are okay, if the water is short, you add more. If the engine oil is short, complain to those that want to test you that this engine oil is not in the normal gauge. They will either tell you go ahead or leave it. Now, if you check those things and they are okay, you cannot come down with your key and enter the machine. Remember, don't just enter inside the cockpit straight. Go to the engine first. Open the engine and check these two things: the engine oil and your water, the radiator water. So when you do that, then you cannot come inside, and you will not go. You will not go to the battery side and put the master key. Once you put the master key, you on it. Once you on it, there's one of my videos that will be coming out this evening. You on it. When you on it, then you come inside the cockpit. The cockpit now, you will now on the ignition. Once you do this, you are 95% good to go. Then the next thing they will test you is on how you handle the lever. How you handle the lever, how you operate these levers. How you operate these levers. So these are the things they will test you on. They will test you. So if you pass, you have your employment. If you pass, you have your employment. But if you fail any of these things, you need to go back again and study this video, and go back and study this video once again. So this is the first thing you need to do, because I noticed that some people, when they go for tests, the first thing they will just do is just go straight and jump inside the machine and put key and start. Once you do that, you are failed. This thing I told you is the first. This one I told you is the first one. That is if the machine is in the yard and the machine is not used. But if the machine is unused, if the machine is being used, maybe you are working in the site. Like now, I'm working in the site. Now, if I turn my camera now to the front side, you see that I'm working in the site. You see that I'm working in the site. Let me turn the camera now. You see, I'm already in the site. So if you come to a place like this, when the machine is in the site, Now, what you need to do when the machine is in the site is it's the same procedure, but now it's a different ball game. What you need to do is you will go to the engine. Then if the person that wants to tell you will tell you, no need, because the machine is already working, because you will not get the exact gauge of the oil. And if you open the radiator, as at that time, the heat, the fire, the heat in that very the radiator will not be able, you will not be able to open it because it will be too hot. So either the person will tell you calm down, or you go ahead. So, but the most important is just go there. But if the person tells you calm down, there's no problem, the machine is already working. Then that is why you can enter the machine directly now and open the engine. I believe you get it. You now start the machine before you operate it. If not, if you just come straight, they are not the one that tell you to calm down. Even though if you can go there and check, but I'm telling you that the temperature in the radiator, the water system, you will not be able to open it because it will be too hot. And the engine oil, you will not get the exact gauge. So it is better they will tell you calm down, go and start the machine, because the machine is already working. So if you can do these two things, if you can do this thing, you'll be very successful in operating your machine. You'll be very successful. You will get the job. But I believe that if you follow this instruction, the boy that just got the job, he was so happy. He said, I use your video. As you told us to be using the video to practice, that is what I use. And I went to meet one of my friends and I practiced with him. And now I got a job, but they said I should come back for tests. So he asked me, what will I do? So I'm using this opportunity to also tell him that this is what you need to do if you want to pass complete. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all for now. I want you to like, subscribe, and share. It will help somebody. When you share it to somebody, it will help him. So like, subscribe, and share. And God will bless you abundantly as you do this in the name of Jesus Christ. Don't just leave it.